his tweets can feel a bit unfiltered, but the results speak for themselves. He is so unapologetic about his beliefs that he has caused me and countless Americans to take a hard look at our own convictions and ask ourselves, what do we stand for? What kind of America do we want to leave for our children?
Meghan McCain goes off on Ivanka. It's not a communication style. It's cruelty and indecency. Hi, welcome to G0ES. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. So let's talk about the promises that Trump gave us to Americans and also abused those promises. And one of those promises was during his early 2016, when he was trying to get into the White House, he promised to cover everyone and make healthcare affordable, right? And as you guys know, he despises Obama, he hates Obama, and he repealed the Affordable Care Act, making nearly 20 million Americans with a loss of health insurance coverage, and which resulted in a 65% jump in the number of people uninsured. And I'm one of those people, and I'm sadly to say I don't have health insurance because of that. And so another lie he also spewed was that he was going to push through a tax plan favoring the healthy and corporations after promising to help the middle class. So in 2016, basically, Trump said that under his tax plan, I quote, no one will gain more from tax cuts than low and middle income Americans. He promised to close tax loopholes for people like him, claiming that his tax bill would cost him a fortune. That's quote, cost him a fortune. Likewise, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin promised no absolute tax cut for the upper class. So this was a lie. He also targeted Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid after promising never to touch them, which I also discussed about the AKA. He promised to have no cuts to Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, but his budgets have targeted all three programs. And in a recent interview, he is now contemplating what could be much deeper cuts to Social Security and Medicare after 2020, which is one of a lot of people's fears, and even Biden's retribution, his rebuttal to make him president so he won't cut Social Security. So he's basically done all these lies and said all of these things about, you know, he even promised that he's going to attack Wall Street by saying Wall Street has caused tremendous problems for us. We're going to tax Wall Street. He promised to stop wealthy investing fund managers from getting away with murder. That's his quote. By closing the infamous carried interest tax loophole. But after his election, he began filling inner circle with Wall Street bankers. He's been dealing with them, and it's all about him. It's all about his business. And let's not even forget this whole catastrophe, this whole, words can't even describe the 170,000 plus Americans being killed due to this pandemic, and the unemployment rate rising by 10% due to this pandemic. And yes, Ivanka, his communication style is not to everyone's taste, but he does not get the work done. He does not promise people what they want to promise. He is not for Americans. All he is for is for his pockets. All he is for his nepotism son and daughter to profit off of this business that he only has for himself, and not for the privilege of being an American citizen, the opportunities that come to being the American citizens. I feel like he's taken away from us, and he needs to be voted out of the White House. So Meghan McCain basically tweeted because her father anniversary of his passing just passed the other day, and it struck a chord with her. She writes, "It's not a communication style. It's cruelty and indecency. Trump said he did not like POWs who were captured, implied my father was burning in hell after he died, and constantly trashed him while he was fighting brain cancer. This is how they have lost all decent people." And despite the fact that I think she's an attention seeker and she's a spoiled brat, no different than the nepotisms of the Trump family, you know, I agree with her on this tweet. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please do subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces! Yeah!